Hello again. Well, there's a new call for government to decriminalise the work of zama-zamas. Now, zama-zamas are small-scale mine workers who are not licensed and are not recognised by government. Well, organisation Action Aid South Africa has released a report in which it says their decriminalisation can help address unemployment in the country. Well, Sfiso Dladla is from the organisation Action Aid, joining me now to talk about how this might work. Sfiso, good evening, and thank you so much for coming in for us this evening. So, what would decriminalising this practice do for both the artisanal mining sector, the informal artisanal mining sector, and South Africa together?
Thank you, Iveka. And first of all, I must commend you because the last time we were together, you said that you're going to keep eyes on the story. So decriminalisation speaks about government not employing their resources towards arresting, towards fashioning the trade as diabolical as they would. So it would be allowing artisanal miners to be able to access minerals, of course regulated and formulated, and they will be able to earn a living, and there will be employment created because the economy is not creating any employment opportunities. We're seeing a bloodbath in the industry as well as other industries. So,
now, forgive me if this sounds like a bit of an ignorant question, but the perception out there is that most of these illegal mine workers or the zama-zamas are not South African, that they are foreign nationals. So just bring us the reality of that.
That's not true because with this research, we went to 3 locations, Kimberley, Vlakfontein, and Carltonville, and we spoke to close to 1,200 people. Out of that, it was only 30% that are not South Africans. But Uveka, I think I've told you this before. Prayu Masigela made a song, Stimela. It talks about people coming from neighboring countries to South Africa to come and work in the mines. As long as they are here and in a legal manner, then why shouldn't they work? Because it's not only in the zama-zamas. It's one of the perceptions that have been created by government, because the only time we see zama-zamas is when they are arrested, is when there's fights for turf wars, and that's the only time. But we don't see the good side of the zama-zamas. Those are human beings. I can name for you, in Kimberley, we've got the leadership, Lucky Sekoi, we've got Eliza Low, in Carltonville, we've got Ngaka, we've got a lot, and then in other areas as well, in different minerals.
So I suppose, the ordinary person out there, Sfiso, might be asking, okay, so these are mines that nobody's really mining at. They are disused mines, but these are men and women who actually, they endanger their lives by going, I suppose, deeper than is legally allowed. So, you would have to wonder then, why would somebody, if there was something to be found there, so, why wouldn't mining companies be exploiting this at the moment?
There's something called gold rush or mineral rush, and most of the time these large-scale miners only mine what is profitable. And remember, it's the human beings that are doing that. They know where the reserves are, and they are laid off. Once they are laid off, then they know exactly where to get it, because it's a matter of putting bread on the table. Yvette, I've told you and I've asked you this before, when was the last time you were in an aeroplane? But aeroplanes kill people, but we get into them simply because we need to work. We get into taxis every day because we need to work. So why can't government regulate this industry and make sure that it's safer? Bring in all the role players, your Council of Geosciences, your SARS, Home Affairs, everyone, the Department of Mineral and Resources and Energy, you bring in the Minerals Council of South Africa. We need to work on it. And if we don't do it now, then it will be the ignorance of government.
So it's these men and women who are doing the jobs anyway. We just now need to make it legitimate. And I suppose safety, their safety, and the communities that they work and live in also will benefit from this.
You have reported on deaths in large-scale mining, and we can't stop it. It's the nature of the business. It's the nature of the trade. So why are we talking about it now? Because it's zama-zamas. Remember that as South Africans, we all need to benefit from the minerals, and here we are providing a strategic framework to say, government, go and formulate policy to go on and decriminalize their trade.
So very quickly, where are we? Where are you in the process, or how close are you to realizing this?
We are engaging government, the Department of Minerals and Energy. They're available today, and we'd like to commend them because there's a shift in them attending to such. So we are engaging them through the structures of the National Association of Artisanal Miners and also the structures of Mining Affected Communities United in Action. So we will keep engaging, we will keep making noise.
Okay, and I'll continue to keep an eye on the story. Thank you very much, Action SVC Dladla, just on this latest report there calling for the regularization of informal artisanal mining to help address unemployment. Could it be the answer for us?